Since my island was first released upon the wilderness of the internet, without a doubt, the number one question that I've been asked, both on YouTube and on my Discord server, has been, how on earth did I create my island? People seem to be amused by the components that I've incorporated into the design of WindWay. So today, I decided to make a two-part series in which I will teach you how to completely remodel your island, as well as showing you all of my tips and tricks from choosing your island theme to learning how to decorate and terraform according to your specific needs. In this episode, we'll be learning 3 totally different ways to waterscape your island. Welcome to part 1 of my complete terraforming guide. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Let's begin by talking about the standard river, shall we? I must admit, this is my favorite river design by far. My island has basically been invaded by them, such as here, and of course in here as well. For starters, this is the style that you get when you first create your island. The method in which I'll be teaching you how to make it is by using holes. The process is really easy to understand and overall intuitive. The river is made up of 3 main components. The straight line, which as the name suggests, you'll be making straight lines, of course. You must leave 2 blocks in between both lanes at all times. This is also the way that you'll be able to place bridges. In case you'd like to build one, keep in mind that you'll need to have at least a 6-block lane, just as shown on the video. Otherwise, you won't really have enough space. Our second component is the small curve. This one is pretty easy to make. All you need to do is go 1 block to the left or to the right on both lanes, as you can see on your screen. Pretty easy, right? Finally, we've got our 90-degree turn. This one is a bit more complex. We'll begin by showing you how to make this small turn. Go 1 block diagonal to the left or to the right. This will establish the direction in which you'll be turning. For instance, in the video, I went to the left. Therefore, my 90-degree turn will be heading to the left side of the map. Now, to make a big curve, you'll need to go to the other lane. Begin by making 1 hole to the front, then go 3 diagonal in the direction in which you'll be heading. To check if you've done the process well, see if both lanes are completely parallel to each other. If they are, you, my friend, have done a 90-degree turn. Now it's just a matter of mixing and matching the 3 components with one another. Remember that these procedures apply to any situation, whether your river is facing to the left, to the right, to the top, or to the bottom. When you finish making the holes, it's time to swap them with water. As you can see, this is starting to look like an actual river. Then, fill with water everything within. Ah yes, now that's the good stuff right there. Finally, just round the edges as such. Your amazing river is finally ready. I personally decided to add a bridge, which was quite the journey by itself, if I may say so myself. To finish off, I decided to decor in a very natural, yet simple way. The overall advantages of using this river style are, it's perfect for fishing due to its wide size, yet not wide enough for you not to be able to reach the fish. You can place bridges anywhere as long as you have the minimum measurements. It's really easy to make if you get the hang of it. As for the disadvantages, I must say it can occupy a lot of space, so keep that in mind before building one. Our second river option are streams. These are widely popular in media, falling into the aesthetic category. They tend to appear on perfect island Instagram posts, as well as 5-star island YouTube videos. They're very pleasing to the human sight. They tend to be pretty small in size, giving them a very flexible design, which is something that a lot of people might actually find really useful. A great way to begin is by making waterfalls. They're one of the core aspects of this style. Try to keep everything as thin as 1 or maybe 2 blocks, just as shown in the video. The next step is to make the actual streams. This is where it gets really fun. Try to keep everything as simple as you can. Don't try to overdo anything, as that might ruin the design as a whole. Another core aspect is to make little islands in between the streams. This gives you a lot more space to the core, making it look even better. In my case, I decided to keep it just as simple as the last river, adding mostly flowers as it seems as they are another core aspect of this style. The overall advantages of this river style are: it looks really nice and it will give that special touch to your island. As for the disadvantages, most likely you won't be able to fish or to build bridges due to its small width. So basically, in a nutshell, bro, that's so cool, but wait, I can't even fish. Oh man, now that's a bummer. Finally, let's talk about the QR river. As opposed to the other two, this one is not really a river at all. It's more of an illusion. It doesn't really have any rules either, due to the fact that the QR design and layout will vary a lot depending on the ones you choose. So basically, this style is more of a "one bam, here's your dinner ma'am. Ah yes, thank you kind sir" type of river style. While browsing through the internet, I found these 3 groups of QR codes. They're perfect to make bodies of water. Today, I'll be using this one, which basically resembles tranquil ocean waves. Since the beginning, I knew that I would make a deserted island with this one, so I started by building a small cliff with a very funky shape united by a bridge in the middle. Then, I started making the actual river, or in this case, the tiny ocean. It was about time to add the final details. I added a mighty pirate chest, Yahar middies, a couple of flute, and a lot of vegetation. And after a couple of minutes of me trying to survive in the deathly pirate island, it seemed as if everything was ready. A great advantage about this one is that it doesn't occupy space at all, so you can really let your imagination run wild with the decoration. And well, the most notorious disadvantage is that sadly it isn't a real river, but man does it look cool. After looking at these 3 magnificent river styles, I only have one question left. How will you improve your island today?